Okay, they called me Legs of Miller?
Yes.
That is so stupid.
Well, look, it's no hot dad, but what do you expect from a bunch of suburban mortgage brokers? I used to have such a crush on you. Is that okay to say on a first date?
It's not a date, buddy. Besides, I think I'm undateable.
You are many things, but undateable isn't one of them.
So, since it's not a date, can I ask how you and Andrea are doing?
We're friendly. My divorce is probably a lot like yours.
Oh, so you cheated on her and lost all your savings playing blackjack in Bayonne?
Yikes. Not that. I just mean that we were married pretty young, and I've been married most of my adult life. And so when it ended, I finally had to ask myself who I really was.
And who are you?
Well, I was a person who grew up with miserable parents. And then my own relationships were not great. But as long as I was successful, I could convince myself that a partner was a liability that I didn't want.
All I ever really wanted was a family. A house, a wife, kids. Do you know how much pressure that puts on a marriage?
I do. And I know how destabilizing it is when you put all your chips on something and it doesn't work out. Your whole life, a really good life, just vaporizes. And for the first time in your life, you're just alone.
I never minded being alone. But then when my Senate race exploded, I looked around. I realized that I didn't have any people in my life, only employees. And then when I bumped into you in Chicago, I can't even say it was a feeling I had missed. Because honestly, I don't know if I'd ever felt it before.
I've never felt older than on dates with younger women.
Why?
I'm seriously, there's only so many times that you can say, wow, to a TikTok dance challenge, you know?
And most people our age are so terrified of ending up alone that they just want to lock something down.
So why don't you?
I just got to a place where my life can surprise me again.
I hate surprises. Always have. I like stability. I just don't feel like I should have to apologize for that.
No. Look, in my experience, when you know what you want, you don't apologize for it. You go for it.
Well, then it's lucky that we found each other.
Do you know how lucky we are to have found each other? Seriously, you're a unicorn. Most women, when I tell them I don't want to get married again, they get so upset. But you're over it. No rings, no strings. Next time, we don't even have to get dinner, buddy.
I want dinner, Vince.
Yeah, good. Okay, yeah, me too.
I want a relationship. I don't want to be sleeping around forever. That sounds exhausting.
Okay.
I want a partner. I want to share my life with someone. I just don't want to move into his house and become his wife and have my life revolve around his. I mean, why is that so hard for him to understand?
Sorry, who?
My ex, who proposed to me out of nowhere at someone else's wedding.
And you said no, or why? Oh, but it sounds like that's what you wanted, so why couldn't you just get married?
Why couldn't he just not get married? Why did he have to throw everything away over semantics? Why does he get to decide it's over just because he didn't get what he wanted?
So you're still in love with him?
Of course I'm still in love with him. And I blew it, or he did, or we both did, or it doesn't matter because it's over and he's moved on and I'm in Soho at some hot new restaurant with a dinner buddy because I'm what? Undateable?
I'm just gonna go use the